Simply, this exercise is all about prioritizing our life. We are empowered. Namaskar, I am Sneha Kumari and today, through the help of this video, we are going to have an interactive session to prioritize our life, or simply, we are going to take our first step into creating our vision into our reality. How many of us have planned our birthdays? How many of us have planned what kind of clothes that we are going to wear on our birthdays, or what kind of accessories we are going to wear that day, or where are we going to stay, or where are we going to celebrate our birthdays, or simply how many of us have planned our farewells, or like weddings, or the clothes that we are going to wear on a particular party or a particular event. To be honest, we all plan for that. Talking about that, how many of us have actually sat down and planned about our life? Isn't our life our most important asset? Isn't it the most important thing to be planned? But how many of us have actually done that? Doing today's exercise will help you to understand your reason for your life, your values for your life. It is not going to be dependent on what your society thinks your dream should be, or what your parents thinks or your friends thinks about how your life should be. This is your life. So your dream or your vision should be most essential and most relevant to you, not to someone else. And the exercise that we are going to do today will help you to figure out what your core values and your dream are. Once you actually understand what your purpose or what your dreams are, you will not really need to find out the external motivation. You will not need to type and be like how not to be lazy or how to be more productive. Rather, once you really understand what you truly want from this life, what you truly want from yourself, you then try to figure out how not to overwork, how not to get burnout, how to take time for yourself too other than the work and studying. Because once you understand your core values, you'll have an inspiration that is coming from within yourself. You'll not need an external motivation that will be pushing you towards your goal. Rather, you yourself, the fire that is within you, will pull you towards your goals and help you to be your highest possible self. And the main purpose of creating this video is try to understand our core values, try to understand our dreams, try to understand or prioritize our life. As I have mentioned before, this video is an interactive session. So in this video, all my little sunshines out there will be required to take out their journals or a paper and a pen where they will be writing the answers to my questions. Or at least use the note that is provided by your phone or your laptop and try to think about the answers to those questions. So how this will be working is I will provide you some questions, then you will need to pause this video for a while and write down your answers to those questions, and then in the end I will share my answers to those questions. And finally, maybe you will be able to understand what are most important values in your life, what are your dreams, and how you will prioritize your life. Let's begin with our first question, which is going to take the most of our time and most of our energy as well, because this is the first step in creating or realizing your dreams. So, in this exercise, what you'll need to do is you'll have to think about 10 different things or goals or values that are most important to you. Imagine your perfect life or your ideal life. And in that life, imagine what are the things, people, values that you will need. What are the things that you cannot live your life with? What are the dreams that you are going to fulfill? Do not put any kind of barrier to those dreams. No matter what your current status is, no matter where you are from, or no matter what your age is, you need to go all out. You need to take out your inner child and express your most vibrant dreams and write it down to those papers. Don't let anything hold you back. Don't let the pressure from the society or what someone else will think or how is it going to be real because it is so extreme or incredible. Don't let any of these thoughts hold you back. Go all out with your dreams. Be as real and as authentic as you are. Write down your most values and incredible core values to those papers. Or go take your time to think about your wildest dreams and pause this video to actually write it down to those papers or your journal or your notes. Before moving towards the next question, I would really like you all to review all your reason or all your dreams once. And now the next question is if you have the opportunity to choose only one single goal out of those 10 different core values and dreams, what that one most important core value or dream to you will be. Now you are required to choose only one out of those 10 different values or dreams. I know it is very hard to choose only one out of your robust dreams, but you'll have to do that in order to understand your most important value or your most valuable dream. And now I would like you all to pause this video and choose that one special dream of your life. Moving on to the next question. Now you are required to choose one more special dream out of remaining 9 dreams. And similarly, you have to continue this exercise and at the end you have to choose 5 different special core values of your life. I know this exercise will require a lot of brainstorming and it is not easy as it seems. It is not something that you'll figure it out just in a day or just through a video. It will require a lot of time. As you grow and understand different things, your core values are going to change accordingly. So you do not have to worry much and just think about your important values right now and understand what your priorities of your life right now are. Now, all my little sunsets are required to choose your most valuable 5 different special dreams from your life. And now, if I had to share my answers to you all, that would be the most important core value in my life is the peace of mind, or simply my journey towards self discovery. And that is the main reason behind creating this special space on the internet for my little sun signs and most importantly for myself, which will help me and maybe a little sun sign out there to understand what their core values are, what they are, who we actually are. So, the most important core value from my life is the peace of mind. Moving on to the next core value from my life is health. We all neglect our health a lot, especially our mental health or even our physical health. When was the last time you have exercised, or when was the last time you sat with yourself and thought about your emotions? Talk to yourself about how you actually feel. Health is something that is quite neglected in our generations, and I hope this will be better with time, and I hope we'll understand the importance of our health, physical and mental, with time as we grow. So, health is the second most important core value from my life. Now, moving towards the third most important core value, that would be financial independence. Who doesn't like to be independent? Who doesn't like to have the financial independence or the absolute independence? Or who doesn't have the dream to be able to do without the restrictions of financial problems? Moving on to the next core values, that is the amazing relationships that I have in my life. That includes all my beloved family members, my friends, my relatives, and most importantly, my little sunshines out there. All of my relationships that provide me the strength to be who I am, to grow. And I hope as the time flows, I will be able to express my gratitude and love towards my amazing relationships and people more easily and more beautifully. And now, my final core value would be the purpose that I serve to this world. We all are here for the betterment of humanity. So, that would be my fifth most important core value from my life. All of these exercises helps me to understand my core values, have a clarity about my vision about my life. So all of these exercises are highly recommended to all my little sunshines to understand your core values and understand how to prioritize your life. Let's say there is a situation where I have to choose between the relationships that I have made or the peace of mind, then as peace of mind is my most important core value, I would always choose the peace of mind over the relationships. Or for example, if I had to choose my health and the financial independence, I would always choose my health over the financial independence because that is how I have categorized or prioritized my life. And this understanding about my core values and how I have prioritized them really helps me to give the clarity about my life. And I hope all my little sunshines will be benefited from this exercise as well. Wishing all my little sunshines a very incredible life. Dhanyavad.